Okay, here we are, day 4, or full day 4 at Pop Century today. This morning, it's our second night here. Last night, we just been down. We had our breakfast at the meal hall. We slept in quite long today. We slept until 10 o'clock. Went down and had breakfast. Now we're just getting braced around to go to Animal Kingdom. Still a chilly morning. It was 8 degrees Celsius when I woke up this morning around 7:30, 8 o'clock, so I didn't bother to get up and just laid around in the room for a while. It's a little warmer now, but the wind is blowing a little bit, so I think the wind chill and the fact that it's a couple degrees warmer cancels each other out, because I think it still feels like about 10 degrees, 10 or 11. Probably going to get up to 17 or 18 today. So Animal Kingdom is always a little bit warmer park, so hopefully, all things being equal, it will be tolerable. I won't have to go back and put my pants on because I've committed to doing shorts today. So, okay, spin around. We can have a view of the courtyard area here between the 70s and 60s buildings. 60s buildings over here, the yellow building, the big yo-yo, and here we are, we're the green, colored with all the mood rings and platform shoes and all other 70s iconography. And we got the big 8-track. Okay, so we're gonna head down. My wife is still getting ready. There's our Goofy. Oh, we're gonna head down the stairs at the end of the building here. We're gonna make our way to the main hall, meal hall, get some coffee refilled to take on the bus with us. And then we will be off to Animal Kingdom. Probably the safari would be the first thing we go on. Then we'll just wing it, go by wait times, I guess, from there. We'll probably see the Festival of Lion King show, probably watch the Nemo show, and the rest of the rides depend on wait times. Safari is usually the only must-do that we have. I mean, you go into Animal Kingdom, unless you're just there for the hardcore thrill rides of a Flight of Passage. Most people are there because they want to see a safari. When I did the rope drop on my first day one, you can watch that on a previous vlog that I posted. That was one of the best safaris ever. Got to see some animals that you don't ever see, like mandrill and the painted dogs were out and running around. So, okay, we got to look. It is definitely not above 12 or 14 degrees, and there is pool activity. So, some tough people. I kind of need it 22, 23 before I'm jumping in the pool, just because I don't like the cold air when I get out. But yeah, so there is pool activity. The kids only, though. There are no adults hanging in the pool. Couple by the pool. Couple people with just the swimming trunks on, but not me. No, sir. So here's the pool bar. Now it's fully open. We can have a look. So there's your outdoor refill station. That's open 24 hours. So if you can't get in it after hours, after 11 the meal hall closes, so you can always come out here as long as supplies last. And out here you can get your mixed drinks, you can get your margaritas, your pina coladas. I'm sure they make any kind of drink you want. And they even got some food offerings. Okay, so that was the pool bar. Then I talked to the bartender there. She's from Gloucester, so coming from Nova Scotia. Gloucester is our fishing community cousin, the U.S. cousin to our Cape Sable Island, Nova Scotia, where I'm from. We got a lot of connections with Gloucester. So anyway, she pointed me towards the best lobster roll in Orlando area. So one of these days we're headed out to Celebration to the tavern to catch the lobster roll. So we're gonna see the bus situation, see what time the bus leaves. Next bus for Animal Kingdom, 11:51 is now 11:37, 11:38. So we will try to get on that bus. So we got 13 minutes before the next bus comes. Okay, we just stopped at a quick photo pass on the way in. Here we are at Animal Kingdom. Going through our... Here we go. Here's a tapper. And bingo, thank you very much. Okay, as we get down on Discovery Island, did another photo pass. A little busy here.
Hey, Abbott, if we lay down.
Good, coming up on the Tree of Life. Here we go. Gotta get a photo of it. So, as we know, no signs up for Dino Land anymore. RIP Dino Land. Okay, I'm gonna head down here towards the island, towards Pizza Safari. Mercantile's over here. Starbucks down that way. Okay, so we're gonna head on into Creature Comforts, Starbucks location here at Animal Kingdom, and grab ourselves a coffee, and then go hit the standby line at the Safari, which is currently right at an hour, and we will enjoy our coffee there while we wait in line.
So we are all ready to head in. Who's excited? Woohoo! Yay! So you can see that they're more rugged edges. That's how we know that they're Maasai giraffe. Other species of giraffes will have smoother, more defined edges around their spots. Giraffes also have the same amount of vertebrae in their necks as we do, which is pretty crazy to think about. Theirs are just a lot larger than ours.
Wow.
They're very long.
How's that for a close-up view? Wow, nice.
If you see an elephant coming up on our left, on our right there.
There you go. There's the elephant. We get a nice view from here. There we go. There's a big old elephant. Two females over here.
Yep, there's one right there.
Two of them laying there on the rocks. Having a big snooze.
A lion's roar is very loud. It can be heard up to 5 miles away.
Okay, we just got done a safari. It was a average safari. Same, no spectacular animals out roaming around and frolicking around. So just the usual midday safari that you get. And then we're gonna go into one of my go-tos for snacks right here, Tamu Tamu, where you can get the Dole Whip and you can get the pineapple crisp sundae is my favorite. So you get the Dole Whip pineapple cup, you can get the float. They have a sangria Dole Whip, both orange flavored and traditional flavored. So we're gonna go for the pineapple crisp sundae. Let's make our way in. Looks pretty good. We are gonna dig in. Okay, we finished our Dole Whip inspired sundae. And we're heading into the viriverjourney, a 60-minute Stand by. See there? Yeah. So we're getting into Navi. So we're gonna check out the queue here. Don't do this with a wait many times, so I'm gonna use the time to finish our snacks, our coffees, and then jump on the boat on the Navi River journey. Check the times for the next Festival of the Lion King show. I think it's 4, probably 4. So it might not get off this in time. I can't imagine it's actually a 60-minute, but I think we'll be closer to 45, but we will see. Okay, that was Navi River Journey. Nice little boat ride. Got a chance to finish our dessert in the line. And now we are out here in Pandora. It's just a beautiful little boat ride. Wish it was a little bit longer, but very nice boat ride. And now take a look around Pandora here. See the floating mountains here. Oh, hard to get a good view of them. Floating mountains. So there's no lack of places to look in Pandora. It's definitely the most picturesque land probably in all of Disney World. It's definitely a great testament to the Imagineering department at Walt Disney World in building this land. It's been, oh man, 7, 8 years ago now that the land opened. I think maybe even 2014 or 15. I can't even remember what year it opened. It was open the first time I came in 2018, so I've always known it to be here, so maybe a little spoiled that I've been able to see it so many times. But yeah, it's definitely very picturesque. Lots of great picture spots in the land, photo pass and otherwise, taking your own pictures. But yeah, there's just, like, even the bridge over here is cool. But yeah, just a lot of places to get pictures of and get your pictures taken in front of. Again, the mountains are huge, overhanging to replicate the floating mountains of Pandora or the Valley of Moira. Okay, so we're gonna regroup, figure out what we do next, whether we wait the flight of passage time, we go to Everest, or we try to do something else. Okay, so we are in the queue for Zootopia under the Tree of Life. So have a look around. There's all kinds of animal carvings and stuff in the Tree of Life. Michelle, did you get your glasses? There you go. Here we are, the Tree of Life Theater. We are headed for a lunchtime safari. Hopefully the animals are out feeding. We'll get some good video. And here are the Symbol 1 trucks hauling up, loading up. Good look at the front of the vehicle. There comes our wagon here. Here we are, row 3.
Karabuni. So, Karabuni is that Swahili phrase for welcome. So, good afternoon and welcome aboard, explorers. Watch your step and, of course, slide the way all the way to the end of your row for us.
Okay, here we are.
All right, explorers, it looks like we've got a full house. So, just go ahead and make sure we're watching our hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors on the right are sliding closed. Attention, it's nothing compared to the focus that hippos on our left often get from explorers. There's actually a full bloat of hippos out this way. A bloat's what we call a group of hippos, and that's bloat with a B, not float with an F.
One here.
And we make that joke because hippos are actually incapable of floating. They can't do it.
Over here.
Instead, they actually will
another one right here coming up
of the shallow water and use their tippy toes to propel them off of the riverbed.
Baby hippo.
That means that hippos, rather than swimming and floating, actually will move around like a ballerina while they're here in the lake, just alongside the antelope. And based on what our research indicates, we think this giraffe is probably a toddler and about a year old. Now, that doesn't mean they are a baby, but by no means a little one. You can't really see it right now, but giraffe calves are impressively large. When they're born, they're about 6 or 7 feet in height, or a third of the total size they'll grow into. Here on the left, though, are those larger adults that we might get the opportunity to see.
4 of them.
That means that giraffes stand about at the same height as 3 human men stacked on top of each other, in peak physical condition, and the most fit athlete humans were able to produce. And still, you'd have nowhere near the musculature of a single elephant's trunk. You can see them use them here. Actually, the elephant in the front is drinking right now.
Oh, look at that.
You'll see that she's sucking the water up into her trunk, and then will easily spray it right into her mouth. Run that belongs to these birds, and it's in reference to their bright pink colors, but also some of their flamboyant dance moves. You can actually see a bit of it right now. This behavior is called head flagging, and it's one of the many dance moves they'll employ in order to go ahead and interact with each other. Wing flapping is that other one where they spread their wings out, and I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see the flamingos do any sort of synchronized walking with one another. It's just one of the ways that they interact with each other, break the ice, and hopefully pass on their genetic information. Now,
rhino up here.
Cats are still going to have the opportunity to be seen.
Oh, look at the
Up
lion.
on your left, there are a few African lions on our right-hand side.
They're sitting
the
up.
young females have clearly gotten an attention, and I think they're focused on the white rhino on our right side.
The big
now, the
guy
lions don't pose any threat to the rhinos.
Well,
White rhinos are actually only hunted by humans.
Gorgeous.
But cats are rather curious animals, and the ladies are usually up a bit earlier in order to do most of the hunting. Now, their brother is right next to them along the rock. That's right, this is a set of siblings. Something that's rather unusual for a pride of lions.
Look at that, that's beautiful.
But our researchers have determined that they probably left their pride around their
look at the big
age
guy.
of independence and started a pride of their own, deciding that hunting together as brother and sisters was just much easier than going off and dealing with other unrelated and unknown lions, and help protect this wild world we all belong to. With that said, this adventure here is coming to a close, and we'd like to leave you with the traditional Swahili phrase, kwaherini. That means go well, and today I want to invite all of you to go well, go wild, and go be that difference we want to see. With that said, my name is Dominic from Sacramento, California, and thank you for joining our tour.